Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys have been doing well. Personally, I've been doing so well, though I've been a little bit busy the past like 2 weeks. That's why I've not been able to post anything for you. But today I thought I shouldn't let you down, and so I thought let me do something, at least talk about something that is going to be helpful to both of us and especially my subscribers. So first of all, I'd like to thank you so much for those who have subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I would like to ask you guys to please subscribe to this channel and let's grow the channel together. I hope somebody is getting to learn something from this channel that is so helpful in one way or another. And please don't forget to share the links and to please ask your friends to also subscribe to this channel. So welcome back guys, and let's do this together. So today I'm going to talk about something that it touches mostly on women, but it's something so general that I think is going to be helpful to both of us, both genders, male and female. So today I'm going to talk about why everybody needs a job, why you need a job for yourself, regardless of whether you're a man or a female. And especially in this era that everything is going up in terms of costs, and it's just good for people to be able to cost share, yeah, for us to be able to survive in this world as of now. So I noticed that there is this narrative, or I'll call it a culture, that has been there, especially in the past, where you find that most of our parents, and especially the female parents, most of them never used to work, and because they were responsible for taking care of their kids at home. And in most households, women were not so pushed to go to work or to get themselves a job. But you find that in the society right now, things are changing, and everybody needs to bring something to the table. Yeah, everyone needs to bring something to the table for people to be able to survive and to be able to meet their daily needs. We cannot leave the task of the responsibilities to just one side, because in a way you find that when you leave this to one side, they tend to have so much on their shoulders that weighs them down, and this might turn into depression. So I just wanted to talk about this because there is this narrative that goes around, and this is something that has been there in the past, and there are some people who are still upholding this thing, and especially people who are older, or people who grew up in the older days, where women were not expected to work but men were expected to do. And you find that in most homes, or in such cases, we find that there are people who still believe that as a woman you don't need a job. And you find that sometimes you tell somebody who to even help you secure a job somewhere, but since this person maybe has lived in the past where a lady was not expected to work and a man was expected to work, you find that there are people who will always tell you to look for somebody, or to look for a man to be able to support you in terms of your needs and to take care of you. But you realize that this is not the case in this era. We live in a world that things have changed, and we live in a world where everybody needs to get something for themselves. You cannot be asking for everything from someone just because you think this person is a male. Okay, according to the Bible, during the time of Adam and Eve, we are told that the male was actually supposed to work hard and be able to feed the family. Yeah, but you realize nowadays that assume you are a single lady, you don't have a husband, and you are grown up, say you are in your 20s, late 20s, or you're late on your 30s, or even in your 40s, and you're still single. You don't have a man in your life, and then this narrative comes that you're supposed to a man is supposed to be providing for you, yet this man is not around. You find that it becomes hard for you, and sometimes you end up doing things that are so bad, things that bring shame to our families simply because society thinks a man should be able to provide for you. So as a lady, sometimes we end up doing things that are so wrong, things that are so shameful, simply because you are trying to give this role a male counterpart. But sometimes we forget that this male we are trying to give this role to is not somebody who is attached to you in terms of just as a husband. And I believe as a man who is supposed to provide for a lady is supposed to be actually your husband, if I'm not wrong, or maybe your brothers. But your brothers cannot take the role of just providing for you forever. So in this case, you find that as a lady, you need to have something for yourself. You need to be able to work and to be able to provide for yourself until that so-called husband comes around. Yeah. But if he doesn't, then means you have to toil hard for yourself. You have to take that role of providing for yourself to yourself, because you can't go begging every Tom, Dick, and Harry to provide for you in terms of your daily needs and stuff like that. So I just want to put this out there that even as ladies, we need jobs. And if a lady approaches you to ask you for a job, it is just right that you don't try asking them why their man or their husband is not providing for them, because you never know. Maybe that husband is not there, maybe that man is not there, and this person has to fend for herself. She has to survive, and we cannot survive on begging every day. So, and as ladies too, this is something that you need to put on our minds, that we cannot leave the role of provision just to the other gender, because the Bible says so, or the society expects that. I think something changed in the process of evolution, and we find out that even as a woman you can do something, and that's why you guys are taken to school. That's why the ladies are also taken to school, because going to school means there is something that you can provide. There is a role you can play in the society that will help change the society. So if you go to school and then you leave that role of changing the society to just one side, then means your education was useless, and perhaps you shouldn't have even gone to school. Because if you go to school and you still sit down and think someone's son is supposed to provide because he's the man, then we are actually failing somewhere. And this is where we find that you find that the men, some of the men, as when we assume that they are supposed to provide for us as women, they also start coming up with other things that are so unusual. This is when you find that some of them start having extramarital relationship, because as ladies sometimes we are referring to the Bible and saying according to the Bible the man is supposed to provide, but we forget that in the same Bible there is a place where we have men who are even having concubines. So if you start referring there and saying because the Bible says this you're supposed to provide, they'll also refer to some quote in the Bible, and they'll tell you as a woman you're supposed to be submissive to your husband. And in terms of submissiveness, it means you shall just have to listen to everything that they say, whether it's wrong or right. You cannot correct something about them. And that's why some of us women end up complaining so much about these people doing ABCD, but sometimes you also push them to do certain things. And so as ladies, I would just like to say that you need to toil hard, you need to work hard for yourself, you need to work hard to be able to provide yourself with the kind of life you need. Because God forbid this man is not in your life and he was the sole bread provider in your house. There is no any other man in the house and you are left there alone. Maybe is late and now you have to fend for your family, and there you are expecting this man to provide for you, and you realize maybe in the process of him providing for the family and us expecting them to provide everything, their propensity to save was very low, and maybe they weren't even able to save anything because everything they got they were putting it in the house or into the family, and also helping people who need their help somewhere, and in the process they weren't able to save something. If you had a job and if you're doing something in your life, perhaps it will have increased that person's propensity to save, and in a way, when he's not there, then means you can be able to stand up for yourself. But if you sit in the house and tell yourself like, I'm a woman, I'm not supposed to work, then means when he's not there, your life will come down. Yeah. So we need, ladies need to find a job. And if you have if you are capable of helping a lady to find a job somewhere, don't hesitate to do that. Don't be that kind of person or that kind of man who keeps asking the lady why a man is not providing for them. Or some even go to an extent of telling this lady to actually get married so that the husband will provide. I was once told something like that when I asked somebody to help me secure a job, and this person asked me to actually find a man to provide for me. Yeah, it is wrong actually, because actually we also go to school so that we are able to get something and we are able to fend for ourselves. And in our education system, you don't find a syllabus for a certain gender. And yeah, there is no syllabus for a certain gender. The syllabus is the same, meaning we do the same subjects and we do everything that every other gender can do. So it is just right for us to be able to secure jobs, and it's right for us to be part of the people who provide for the family. And as ladies, this is just an advice I would like to say, to give out to the ladies out there. I know as a lady you can stay in your parents' house like forever if you want. Yeah, meaning that you're not compelled to have your own home. But as a man, there is an age you get to, and you are expected to have at least a house of your own. You cannot be staying in your parents' house like forever. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that as a lady you should just sit down and not be able to find something to do for yourself. The same thing doesn't mean that when a lady asks you to help them secure a job, you should turn them down because they are ladies, because we are actually pushing them to do things that are so wrong, things that will even land them in problem, and in the end we'll start talking bad about the ladies for what they did to be able to survive. Yeah, so it is just right for both genders to be able to secure jobs. And for ladies, again, I'm so much on you, because sometimes you find that maybe some of your parents quit their job in the past to be able to take care of you at home. But today, I must say, there are so many things that you can do even at the comfort of your house, as long as you have the knowledge. You can learn how to do stuff, you can learn how to make mats, you can learn how to bake, you can learn how to cook even from home, and be able to do something online to be able to fend for yourself. So in as much as I'm trying to say that we should not turn down ladies when they ask us to help us secure jobs, ladies also, you just don't need to sit down in the house just because you haven't had something to do, that you just sit in the house and expect a man to be able to provide for you simply because you cannot do it yourself. There are so many things that as ladies we can be able to do. Not even ladies, even men, we can be able to do this and be able to help in one way or another. So guys, I'd just like to ask that if you have the chance, or you have the potential to help someone, and especially ladies, if you have the potential to help a lady secure a job, just don't sit on it. Just be free and be able to help this person secure a job, because they also need a life. And by helping them secure a job, you are saving them from doing some things that society might even judge them wrongly. But you find that there are situations that you are pushed to do certain things simply because you've been pushed to the wall, and every door you knock, you find that they keep on telling you a man should take the position first, because they think a man has more responsibilities. So even if a lady knocks at your door at your office, don't be so quick to judge them or to think that there is someone who should be able to provide for them, because some of them are actually single, and you are there providing for the man because you think the man needs the job more than the ladies. Yeah, So society needs to change the way, we need to change our way of thinking and be able to help where we can, be able to help that lady secure a job, and even that man. No, yeah, I am not saying that men should not be helped to get a job, but today I'm just talking about ladies, because this is something that ladies go through a lot. They are faced with a lot of challenges when they're trying to secure jobs out there. So we should just be able to to give a helping hand even to the ladies when they come to us asking for a job. Don't be so quick to judge, and don't be that person who says that as a woman you don't have responsibilities, because we actually do. We actually have responsibilities that if we don't get something to be able to help us take care of the responsibilities, then means we are going to do things that aren't just right. So guys, I just thought of talking about this because this is something that goes on in the society, yeah, and it's really affecting the ladies out there, and it's not something that is actually not good. We need to change our way of thinking. We need to treat people and to view both genders as people who need to get somewhere, because as a society we need to grow up together. If we don't, then means we are not going to have the balance. We are not going to have the balance, and we are going to go down. Yeah, they say that if you educate a lady, you educate the whole society. Yeah, and I can tell you this for free. In most homes today, you find that in most homes where we have ladies, or yeah, we have ladies in homes, you find that there is a lot of change that occurs in these homes when this lady actually has a job, as opposed to when the man has a job. Ladies are able to change their home and make their homes better. So if we empower the girl child, or we empower the ladies and also help them secure jobs, means the society is going to change. We are not going to go to homes that we used to go to in the past, and because the homes are going to change, and we are also going to enjoy seeing the society change, seeing our community change. So I just like to encourage people today, and I insist on this, that if a lady comes to you asking for a job, just feel free to help them secure a job. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to tell them that they are ladies, that someone's son is going to come around and then turn their lives around. Today, as I'm speaking today, you find most men will even go for that lady who has something, who can bring something to the table. Nobody wants just somebody who will just be sitting in the house and just telling them that I need this and this and this. You want this person to be able to provide for everything. So we should be able to help ladies, and don't be so quick to tell them to go get someone's son to change their way of living or to change their lives. So that is what I had for today. I hope this is going to help somebody change their way of thinking, and I hope anyone who has a chance to help a lady secure a job, please don't be hesitant to do that. Just extend your helping hand to to a lady, and let them secure a job, so that society will not be able to judge them wrongly based on their gender or whatever they'll be doing as a result of being jobless. So guys, I hope you enjoy listening to this, and I hope this is going to help somebody change their way of thinking. And for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, I would like to ask you guys to please subscribe to this channel, and remember to hit the notification bell, so that whenever I post a video, you're among the first people to be able to view. So guys, have a good day, and I would like to say bye to you all, and thank you for those who have subscribed to this channel. So have a good day. Bye.